Hello, good morning. Welcome to the first Love in the Night Readathon vlog. I will probably have at least 2 vlogs up for this. I tend to split them in half, so it'll probably be 4 days and 4 days. So you'll probably see one of these Friday and then maybe Tuesday next week. That's kind of the plan, at least. So we've got 8 days of reading paranormal fun. So I couldn't sleep very well last night, so I did read all of Awakened by Moni Boyce. This was my witch pick, also an author of color pick. And in this one, like, I can see why people love it and I can see why people don't love it. I'm really just kind of in the middle with this one. I do feel like some things were done strictly for the convenience of the plot. Like, she's been surrounded by people who knew what she was her entire life, but no one casually mentioned anything, like, to help her or train, I guess. You know, no one encouraged her to, say, take self-defense classes, anything like that, where it would have been really easy for them to do so that she wasn't so blatantly, like, left in the dark about things. And once it became revealed, like, it didn't totally upend her life the way it did. Anyhow, from there, I ended up giving it a 3. I mean, it was compulsorily readable, so I can't just, like, knock it down for all the reasons I didn't enjoy it. I do think this one would have benefited from being a little bit longer. I know this is book 1 in a series. The cliffhanger was a doozy, but honestly, I'm not sure I want to continue. So if you've continued and it gets better, let me know. But if it stays kind of the same, I don't think I'm interested in continuing. Like, it could have been done better. Anyway, so from here, I got a video up today. I'm sorry my content's been slower, guys. My mental health has not been doing great, and I've just been channeling it all into playing Minecraft. You'll probably see me play some Minecraft in this vlog, just so you know, because that seems to be how I spend my evenings with my husband lately. But I was supposed to start Wolfsong with Lindsay yesterday, and I did not. I was lame. So I have 2 tabs here to read. So I've got about 100-ish pages of Wolfsong to get read today, so I'm going to focus on that. And then I do have some cleaning I need to get done. And my current audio is, I forget what it's called, but it's part of the Watchers saga by S.J. West. I'll put it here. It's the first book in one of the trilogies, because she tends to write them in, like, trilogies or series, focusing on certain characters. So, yes, I'm very excited for this one. Jesse and I believe it's Mason are our main couple, and I've been getting to know Mason for a while, and I've met Jesse because I accidentally read the last series first. So I know of her, and so I'm really excited to see how it all goes down. So I've got that, and then I've got Wolfsong, and that's going to kind of be my focus today. So when I get I'm going to start with Wolfsong. And then I've got some cleaning to get done around the house. We were pretty lazy this weekend, so we didn't get as much cleaning done as we should have. So I'm going to focus on that, and listen to my audio while that's going on. So when I've got something to say... Oh, I'm so sorry. It's like 9 a.m. I'm still waking up. So when I've got something to say about anything I've read, I will let you guys know. All right. So I'm now a little over 100 pages into Wolfsong by T.J. Klune. And I'm already all up in my feelings about this book. I am madly in love with Ox and with Joe and just their whole dynamic and journey, and they are just sweet beings. I want to love and protect them because they deserve the world, and this has just been such a poignant journey already that I know I'm just going to be all up in my feelings anytime I pick up this book, and that's okay. I really like that we're getting the history and understanding all of the pieces. I know they're all going to be important. TJ Klune is not one to include these kinds of details without a reason. And I'm really interested and excited to see where this goes. So Ox knows who he is now and who he belongs to, and it's beautiful, and I love it. And his mom knows now, which is wonderful, and I'm just so happy. I love it. I know I'm gonna cry a lot. I've already teared up more than once, and we're just 100 pages into this book. This is one that I'm glad I'm buddy reading and reading slowly. This is not one I would want to sit and read in one sitting at all. This is a book that makes me think and marinate on things, and it's lovely, and I'm so glad that I'm reading it. Okay, so at this point, what needs to happen is I need to go get some lunch, because it's lunchtime. And then I think I'm just going to listen to my audiobook and play some Minecraft, because I did do a little bit of cleaning already this morning, but I didn't turn on my audiobook. I decided to listen to BTS instead, because that's a mood and a thing that I do. So yes, did that. Got my reading in. And I think I'm just going to play some Minecraft and listen to my audiobook this afternoon. That sounds like a really good time to me. Okay, so I just finished playing around in Minecraft for a while. I'm going to take a break. I don't want my hands to like numb out and cramp up and stuff, so I try to take ample breaks. But I've got about an hour and a half left of the audiobook of Broken by S.J. West. And the first book is always establishing the characters and where they sit within the world. And so it's been really good for that. I may just even like sit and listen to it, but I have some YouTube content I want to watch that I haven't gotten around to yet today, so I'll probably do that first. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna kind of chill out the rest of the day. I mean, I'm way ahead on this readathon in my eyes, and I might start one of my rereads. But until I have something else to say, things are good. I'm still enjoying Broken. This is a series that you're either gonna love or you're not gonna love, and that's fine. I like S.J. West a lot. At least their writing style. So I have been enjoying it. Hi friends, so it's Tuesday. Did I plan on 2 days in a row without makeup? No. But my allergies said, no way lady, you're not putting on makeup today. My eyes have been watering all morning, and my throat's a little dry and just kind of scratchy, so if I sound a little bit different, that's why. But let's talk a little bit about today's plan. So it's new release day, so I am going to plan on going by the bookstore, see if they have any of the new releases I'm looking for. And then while I'm doing that, I've got about an hour and a half left. I only listened to like 5 more minutes of my audiobook since we last chatted. So I've got about an hour and a half left on my current audiobook, and that's at 2 times speed. So I might bump it up a little bit since I'm familiar with the narration now, and finish that while I'm out and about going to the bookstore, getting me, you know, a snack and everything this morning. And then when I get back, I'll tell you about that. And I do want to get started on Wicked Deeds on a Winter's Night today, a little bit at least, so that I feel a little less guilty when I crack open this baby. This is Dark Song by Christine Feehan. This was my favorite read of last year. I read a digital arc of this one, so I have not read my physical copy yet, and I would like to annotate it and such. So I'm going to be doing that today. I do have some videos to edit and things as well, so that'll be on the agenda for today. And I also have my 50 pages of Wolf Song that I need to read. So the goal is to finish Broken, do my buddy read pages, start Wicked Deeds on a Winter's Night. My husband has playtime with one of his buddies tonight, so I won't be playing as much Minecraft tonight. My hands have been feeling a little numb from my setup, so we're going to change up my setup a little bit this week sometime. And I'd love to get, if I could get 100 pages into this before I dive into Wolf Song, that would, or dive into Dark Song, that would be great. So that's the goal. 100 pages of this before I pick up this one. But I have to get my editing done before I can pick up Dark Song. So that's kind of my chaotic plans for the day. I'm going to go to the bookstore and I will check in with you guys when I get back. Hi friends, I need to still put on my eyeliner mascara, obviously, but I'm taking a bit of a break at work. I am experiencing some numbness in my hand. I don't know if I've mentioned that in this video or in another video yet. So I'm trying to baby my hands really a lot at work. I only have 3. I can't even, it's so numb, these 2 fingers, that I can't even like really make a 3 without feeling weird. So I've got 3 more clients today. The last one's my mom. So like, they're all favorite clients. These are like my ride or dies. They're always here kind of people. And so they're really understanding and they've been great about my hand so far. And so I do plan on going to the doctor soon. I'm not just going to ignore this, guys. I promise I'm taking care of myself. But it's been this way for a few days. I wanted to make sure it wasn't just going to go away on its own first before I go to a doctor. So I will be scheduling that. But I have read and finished things since we last chatted. So I did finish Broken by S.J. West. And I really liked it. It's a solid start to the series. This one's going to be a 4-book series, not a trilogy. I have started the second book, Kindred, as well. For me, it's better to just have the continuous flow of the series going. So I really like that a lot. So I'm really enjoying it. Jesse's great, and it is Mason that she's with. So I'm really excited about that. I like them as a couple. I like what's going on there. It's really good. Because she is very different from the other heroines we've seen in the series. So I really like her. And I feel like the last one in the series was a mix of her and the previous one. So I just kind of like what S.J. West is doing with this world. Like, I'm a fan. And you have Lucifer, like, invading other people's bodies to, like, be part of the story and stuff. And so it's just really interesting. If you like fallen angels and demons and Lucifer and God and things like that, it's really kind of an interesting world. So I recommend checking out The Watcher's World from S.J. West a lot. So from there, I did also read something in a different format. I read a comic for this instead of the arc being a different format. I may still read The Last Guard. I'm not 100% sure. I kind of want to wait a little till like closer to release so I can really like fangirl about it hard. But I might still read that. I don't know. But I do have Moonstruck that I read. I read the first volume of that because I had that. And it was so freaking cute. And it talks about how sometimes you can fight in a relationship and work out things, and sometimes you inadvertently hurt your partner. And it was just a really good discussion on that. And it had all sorts of paranormal fun going on. I do plan on picking up more volumes of that one because I think there's 4 out. And it's just super cute. Highly recommend. If you have not tried this comic, I highly recommend you do. It's super, super cute. So from there, I did start Wicked Deeds on a Winter's Night, I believe is what it's called, the 3rd IAD book. And I did bring that to work, so I might get some reading done in that. And then I'm going to listen to Kindred. I'm going to go grab me some food because it's kind of lunchtime and I'm hungry. But yeah, things are going good with this readathon. I'm really proud of myself. I will have eyeliner and mascara on when I film my next clip. And yes, I won't look like a hobo this whole vlog, I promise. Hi friends. So it is now Thursday. I don't think I've updated you since yesterday. But I did finish the audiobook of Kindred by S.J. West. Really enjoyed it. Sorry, I'm a little winded
Did the stairs like 6 times in a row. Your girl's out of shape. She's working on it. So I did finish that. I really liked the second installment. I've immediately started the third, which is Oblivion, I believe it's called. And I continue to really enjoy the saga that's going on here. We're learning about alternate Earths now, and it's just a really fun time. So, as you can see, I have a Barnes & Noble bag here, and I do have a delivery that showed up. So I'm going to start with that, because it is something that I've been super anxious to receive, and that is the comic bind-up of Volume 1 of Dark One by Brandon Sanderson. I've been really excited for this one. I will probably go ahead and read this afternoon rather than waiting, because I've been waiting too long to read it already, so I'm very excited to have this. Some other things I've gotten this week. So for my other trip to the bookstore, I did pick up Volume 2 of Love of Kill. This is a Mr. and Mrs. Smith kind of take on a manga, and I really enjoy it. And then my friends at Source sent me a copy of The Princess Takes by Emily Howard, which I'm really excited about. Now, I know this one, it was supposed to release last year, I believe, but after some sensitivity reading and some early reviews, they pulled it, they did rewrites, and then this is the finished copy. So I think a lot of the problems that the first round of reviewers had have been corrected, so I'm really excited to read this copy. So, let's get into what I got today. Well, my friend Maeve had borrowed this. I picked it up last week, but I'm going to mention it here because I think a lot of my book readers would appreciate this. And this is Boys Run the Riot. This is about a transgender boy who hates going to school because they don't like to wear girls' clothes and all those kinds of things, and they're not accepted for who they are. And this is about a classmate who is technically a year older, but they got held back a year in school because of some things. I don't know what those are yet. They form a friendship and they form a fashion brand, kind of to stick it to the man so that they feel comfortable in their own skin. And I love it. It is brilliant. Please go pick it up. And the rest are ones that I picked up today when Maeve and I went to lunch. Because once a week we go to lunch. Sometimes we go to the bookstore. Sometimes we don't. Next week we're not going because we both spent a lot of money today. So, here we go. So first up, I found My Summer of You by Nagisa Furuya. And this is out pretty early from what I remember. So I am really excited to read it. This is supposed to be a really sweet BL. This is one of the ones I was super excited about coming out when I heard about the license last year. So I'm very excited to have this in my hands. And then this is another one that I'm very excited about. Ooh, the text is raised on the title, so I'm really excited. This is The Tale of the Outcasts by Makoto Hoshino. This is volume 1. This is the story of Wisteria, an orphan girl lost in darkness, and Marbus, an immortal being who shares her loneliness. The unlikely companions meet on a quiet, uneventful night, and they set off together in search of the light. What begins as a chance meeting on the edge of the late 19th century British Empire soon becomes a full-fledged journey to find their place in the world. Now, I believe this is kind of like Sacrificial Princess and the King of Beasts meets like Hades and Persephone. So I am very excited for this story. I did find volume 3 of The White Cat's Revenge as plotted from the Dragon King's lap. This is a really fun fantasy take on the story, and the hero is obsessed with cats and she has a cat form. So most of the time when she is with him, she's in her cat form because he doesn't seem to really like human women. So it's just this really interesting thing, and it's so cute. I love it. And then they finally had volume 8 and volume 9 of Horimiya in stock. I have volume 7 on my shelf, so I'll probably read all 3 at the same time. So I'm very excited that these came in. And then I got volume 3 of Cherry Magic. This is going to be one of my try-3s in June. I have this one, and I also have a Yuri title that I'm going to be doing. So I'm going to be doing 2 different try-3s in June, and I'm very excited to give this one a try. I've heard amazing things about it. And then this is one that I didn't know anything about, but Maeve pointed it out, and I was like, okay. And this is Hard-Boiled Stories from the Cat Bar by Yorio Ono. This is a one-shot volume. And it's kind of about like this assassin who kind of deals with life at a cat bar. And he's dealing with the loss of his own pet, and he is not excited about his next target. And I've heard it's just kind of shenanigans and funny. I mean, the first line on the back says, the familiar sense of gunpowder and kitty litter. Like, being a cat mom, this is just my thing. I'm so excited. So, those are the things I've gotten recently. So, this afternoon, what I'm going to do is I have that unboxing from Viz that needs to go live. So, I'm going to get that up. And then I'm going to read Dark One because I can't wait to read it. And then I want to get Wicked Deeds on a Winter's Night read today. Laura's going to be doing sprints in about 4 hours. So I'm going to see how much reading I can get done before the sprints. Because if I finish this, then I'm going to start this. Because it definitely has paranormal elements. I mean, look at the dude. So, yes, I am very, very, very excited to get to this. So, first things first, I'm going to open this baby up and I'm going to read it and then we're going to talk about it. I know this isn't really paranormal romance, but I'm way too excited about this to not read it. So I'm just going to talk to you guys about it in this vlog. Okay, friends, so I've officially finished Dark One, Volume 1, and I'm shook. This comic is amazing, and if you like... this is definitely one of those morally gray situations kind of stories. Like, to me, it's better than Death Note, which says something. A lot of people really love Death Note, and I think this is a better take on morally gray characters, if I'm honest, because we have this young man who seems to have, like, memory gaps, but he's having these dreams and, like, all of these flashes of violence in his brain, and so he doesn't trust himself around other people. And it's really incredibly interesting because he is fated to be the Dark One in this other kingdom. And through spoilery circumstances, he kind of ends up pulled there, and things kind of go from there. This has an amazing setup, an amazing concept. The art is really, really good. And honestly, there's this amazing twist towards the end of this first volume that had me doing a double take, being like, what on earth did he just do to this story? And it gives it a totally different take and a totally different feel. And I am super excited for what's to come in this series. My friend April did an amazing, pretty detailed review of this particular volume. So I'm going to leave her video linked down below in the cards somewhere, wherever there's room. And I encourage y'all to go check it out. She does a non-spoilery version and then a spoilery bit at the end. So you can definitely watch it, and she'll let you know when it's time for spoilers, so you don't spoil yourself unless you want to. But I highly recommend checking out the review because hers is going to be way more detailed than my rambling here. But it's 5 stars. It's amazing. I like it better than I liked White Sand. I do think the art is better. This is a different company. He did Image Comics, or no, not Image, Dynamite Comics for the White Sand series. He's doing Vault this time for Dark One, and I think that was a smart move. I felt like the quality on the volume was higher, as well as just like the length felt like more bang for my buck. It was just all around a much better reading experience for me. I felt like this first volume told its own arc and gave you a little bit of what the next arc is setting up. It was lined up perfectly for me. So I'm very, very, very excited about the future of this series and cannot wait for volume 2. So with that said, I'm now going to move on to working on I forgot to mention earlier that I still need to read my buddy pages for Wolfsong for yesterday and today, but I did find out from Lindsay that she just read yesterday's pages today as well. So I might double up tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see how I'm feeling once I get today's pages read. By the way, I'm loving this. I am madly in love with this book. I don't know if I've told you that recently, but I understand the hype with this series now, very much so. And I also have Wicked Deeds on a Winter's Night that I need to work on. So, Laura's sprints are going live in about an hour and a half. So, I'm just going to be reading until then. If I need a break, I've got a YouTube video queued up that I can watch about 10 minutes of before I dive back into my books. So that if I need just that mental break for a moment, I've got something to kind of keep me focused, but giving me a break at the same time. So, I'm very excited. My hand, it kind of keeps going in and out with the numbness. I did call my doctor. I can't get in till a week from Monday. So I've got about 10 days of dealing with this, hopefully trying to figure out something else. I'm going to try, taking a couple different things to see if I can even just loosen anything up and make it a little more bearable. I'm seeing the doctor regardless because clearly this is an issue I need to be aware of, but I'm trying to still kind of deal in the meantime. So anyways, with that said, let's read. Wow, my heart really hurts after reading that section. This is kind of a really pivotal point in the story. There's a change in who the alpha is in the pack that Joe is part of, and it hurts my heart to have read that section because it was really heavy. There was a lot of really big things that happened. There were several deaths that led to this moment, and my heart just hurts because now I know that there's going to be a separation of time for Joe and for Ox for a while. And then we'll see what happens when they come back together. I mean, obviously they'll end up together because this is that kind of a story, but wow, that section really hurt my heart. It makes me feel for both of these young men, and oh my heart. When people say this book guts you, I don't think you can put into words what it truly feels like reading this book. This book is a journey. This book is so amazingly written. TJ Klune is truly a master at his craft. And I'm definitely going to be ordering the rest of the series now, because if they're all this emotionally charged, just wow. And I'm pretty sure the second book involves two characters that are hinted at having a past in this one. So I'm really interested to see how that would play out for them. So I'm really excited about the next one. But anyways, just know that my heart hurts. And tomorrow I'll be doing double duty. So I'll be doing at least 100 pages of this tomorrow. So I'll get the answers I need tomorrow. But man, it's a lot. Precious children. Okay, time for some IAD. So I'm quickly going to wrap up vlog number 1 here. So I'm about 80 pages into Wicked Deeds on a Winter's Night now. All I can say right now is there better be a giant grovel on Bowen's part before this ends. And I've been reassured that there is, so I'm very excited. But the arc of the story so far has been really interesting because I'm suspecting certain things. I'm trying to be super vague and not spoil things, but I'm very excited. But I'm going to wrap the vlog here so I can get it edited and up to you guys tomorrow. So you should be seeing this Friday. And I'm doing well. I'm happy with what I've read so far. And yeah, I mean, I've finished 5 things right now. I'm halfway through Wolfsong. And then I'm 80 pages into this. And after I get the video done tonight, I'm going to dive back in because I'm really enjoying it. So that's kind of my plan. So hopefully you guys are enjoying this. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.